Welcome, friends. Welcome to the Bacon Podcast. How's everybody doing?
I'm bacon.
Did you guys bring your bacon?
I ate it. Sorry.
Damn. Okay. So, welcome to the new setup. Nathan is in. Hello. Tony, any way you can put the comments up on that screen, or that will that
Up
throw
on
you
the
off
big
too much?
screen. Up on the big screen.
New Angel, absolutely, Nathan. This is our new Angel. Hello from late summer. Where are you, Eli?
Can you not see that that's angle?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you knew how to read or not. So.
I definitely do not.
Reading is fundamental and difficult.
Ted and Adam. So, yes, we actually were able to do the anti-fusion dance to get them apart. Last week, Ted, you were combined with Adam.
Oh,
So,
I had a good excuse.
hey, I'm not coming at you. I was just saying last week you became...
I was painting and I lost track of time.
Ted, that happens probably every 6 weeks.
I looked
at least,
over.
right?
It was like 10 o'clock.
Wait, what? That would imply that painting takes you time, which I don't think is the case.
It's a
I
loop.
spent 10 hours painting that day. That's all.
10.
Yeah.
Tandem, isn't that movie with that one guy where things go backwards?
No.
What is that?
That's a different movie.
What do you think about Tenet?
We went Tenet. Yep, that's it. We went and seen it. Not great.
It's not good.
I've heard it's good.
Not good. You did?
I heard it's good.
Listen.
I heard it's hard
I
to
hate when
understand.
anybody says anything about a movie like you have to watch it twice. It's like
Understand it?
it's just stupid.
That's a problem,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I had to watch the Mario Brothers twice.
There's plenty
see
of movies.
everything.
There's
There's
plenty
so
of
much
movies
stuff
that I
going
enjoy more
Not to
the second
understand
time.
it. Yeah.
Sure, but like, oh, you have to watch it twice to get it. No, you don't.
Oh, no.
And if you have to do that, then you're just you made a bad movie.
You know what? I'll give you that you shouldn't have to. Do I sound far away from the mic? by the way?
Yep. I
Like
hear everybody far away from the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's sounds
Try
like...
to turn your guys' volume up.
No, I hear you guys just fine. It's just I sound like I'm coming through someone else's microphone.
I do
not
too.
mine.
I do too.
Did
Okay.
they finally add a podcast category for?
Yeah, we've been using it for a while.
I see that. How long have they had it?
I don't know, but it's been.
And why?
I would probably have to guess a year.
I don't. Has it really?
Yeah.
Damn.
You're keeping up with the trends, aren't you?
Not very well.
I hear like chatter in
I
the
know. I'm
background,
here.
like
Yeah.
there's
Oh.
like there's another video playing
Yeah.
in the background.
Is it the people outside?
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
Just like people talking. Just blah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Doesn't.
I don't
Really, it's not loud enough to make that big of a difference.
I'm used to multiple voices in my head.
and it's odd because you can't hear any of them.
What? So anyway, how's everybody doing? What
Well,
kind- you
I
just
tried
wanna
getting a
talk
Blood Bowl game in today, so not great.
I did see that.
You didn't
Yeah.
try very hard.
You're pretty.
I asked the chat.
Did you ask Joe? Joe seems to always be down for.
I thought Joe didn't even live in here anymore.
He lives somewhere, and he has a car.
I thought he was just like a nomad now, just like
Just
A Joe Mad?
he
Joe man.
he just roams the earth in between Blood Bowl seasons.
I feel like that's how Garrett was. For
Riding
a
on the
while,
back of a centaur.
Yes.
majestically. Oh man, let's see.
Just
Where?
got those sure feet.
Why are the comments not? It's also very hot in here.
Yes,
Everything
it
else
is. It's
incredibly
I
really
hot.
know. I think it's reasonable,
Oh no! It's
You're
hot.
wearing a sweater.
and I have long. I mean, yeah, but
Oh man,
I'm trying to find comments on the Twitch page, and they're not available.
they're right over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're on the big screen.
oh, they're big now.
Yeah, we got big screen.
So much easier to see them. But I saw.
You all sound like the mic only likes Adam.
Who likes Adam? I'm a big fan.
Like, what if Adam's microphone is the only one that was on?
Tony, can you hear us? Okay.
Well, I'm the only one with
Yeah.
anything interesting to say, so
Actually,
it makes sense.
voices
That's
are the
understandable.
guys out
Yeah,
there.
there is a lot of echo. The
Yeah, we
room's
can hear
just
the guys
really
out there talking,
the room's just really reverberant. We need to put up the sound treatment.
fill in the spaces.
Well, not much we can do now. We painted the wall.
Yeah.
We did that today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't move anything. We just painted the wall.
Yeah.
And install the window.
I was going to say we
Install
installed the window. Yep. And then immediately covered it up.
Yep. Yep.
We were like sitting here. We're like, we wanted to change it, and I was hesitant. And these guys were like, let's just do it.
I never said that.
Not you.
You were
I,
here. You were
no,
here. for it.
I genuinely said, why would we do that?
I think it looks a lot better.
So when Dakota left, we changed it.
Yep.
How do you all feel?
I feel like it is almost literally the same thing, just with green.
But
I think it improves it a lot.
Yeah, I think the grayness was kind of bleak.
But, yeah.
And
240K. This is add Age of Sigmar into it. So
Yeah.
it's not all-
Sure.
But Adam had a good idea for next week. Next week we're going to be on the roof, broadcasting.
With the reindeer.
During
well,
the lightning
I
storm.
thought we should have podcasted from the basement of your old place
I agree.
downtown.
I agree. I would still go down there. I don't have a key anymore for it.
Does Jake still have a key?
I don't know if Jake ever had a
I
key.
could have sworn he had a key.
down in the dungeon.
Jake only went there one time. You went down to that dungeon, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Which part of the dungeon?
I like that dungeon.
It was. That was
That's
that
I,
was better.
I
It's a
did think it
weird
was
thing to
interesting.
say.
It was pretty interesting, and like, I know there's like Jesus scribbles everywhere, like scripture, and like
Dude-
broken glass,
Dude,
and
all the glass was the weirdest
the
thing.
glass stuff,
It's because they used to make like store displays in there.
Yeah.
like stained glass.
Before
stuff.
plastic was a thing.
Well, also there was that bathroom there that was like a half bath, but like just like I don't know. There must have been at least a couple sacrifices that went on there.
I tell you, Sarah got to the bottom of the steps and she was like, "Nope." She never.
Is
went
that
down
when there were still steps? Because didn't the last one like break or something like that? So you kind of had to like
no, so
jump
the one-
down it.
No, it was always gone. There was never,
Oh, it was-
never
okay.
a step there. And also in that
So
corner, it was-
she owned it for like 5 years and never once went in the
never
basement.
once saw the basement. She looked out into the infinite darkness and was like, "I'm not going there."
It's just good instincts.
Yeah, no, that's just.
I'm like, I'm going in.
yeah, that's just survival.
It's like,
I had to go
seen-
there.
I seen this in a murder movie.
Yeah, something in me just said I have to go down there.
What's so weird? is
It's a
how
coin
all
flip
those-
whether or not you're gonna die.
Right, right. Well, the one side was even worse because it
The
was
smaller,
like
the smaller,
dirt.
the smaller side. That the,
Yeah, like
the
if
dirt
you were
floor.
going down like on the left.
Yeah, the dirt floor.
Oh man, that place could have been so cool though. If I was just rich, like
And also you had the access to the underground caves. Caverns,
Yeah.
Too.
it was so weird how they were like all those buildings were connected.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about those.
Yeah, I don't. Why were they all connected?
World War
Like,
II. So when you're fighting building to building, you can go under the street to the next building to fight the invaders and stuff.
Is that true?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I know the Germans
Because
did
it was
that.
very convincing if it was a lie. So
No. That's what it was. During the Warriors, they built all the buildings downtown are all interlaced with underground passages and stuff.
Well, it's not just underground too. It's like upstairs. You could see like how you could go from building to building. Like they were all like meant to, and they were connected.
And
some
at one time, they were connected to the armory. So
Really?
soldiers can go deployed from the army right into the buildings and stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's Tex. I took half a Xan. Now I'm pounding on my man. Hi, Tex. Wait, now is that actual code, Nathan? Or
That's just how AI speaks,
yeah,
or at least how it waves.
Well, pretty soon we need.
that's how it
Pretty
waves.
soon we don't have to be here. We just have AI just do us.
that's how it waves?
why don't we clear out the other room, the room right next to us, and podcast from that room? Just make it a podcast room.
There's no room in there.
Yeah, but if you put everything else like out here, wouldn't you have more room out here, and that's a dedicated little space?
Yeah, I just don't think this table wouldn't fit in there.
Nah,
Really?
No, it wouldn't.
I don't
It would
think
not.
so. We can go look.
Well, we could all like
Right now.
we could put it in the
Camera,
corner.
it'd be an exploration.
We could put it in the corner and just face the wall. You know what I mean? Like just butt it up next to the corner.
We could. That is something we could do. Oh, that cord looks terrible, Tony. Did you? Oh, you moved something so the cord
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he moves
came into the shop.
We'll have to change it, but yeah.
It's a work in progress.
It's temporary.
It's work in progress.
That cord looks very, very bad.
Yep.
What do you got against cords, buddy?
I know, racist.
Anyway, so
Cords.
Tex, you weren't here last week. We were talking about liquid pizza. What are your thoughts
What
on
the
liquid?
fuck?
Is liquid pizza.
I prefer boneless pizza. Most places like they look at you weird like when you ask for boneless.
I want
It's like,
boneless pizza.
Whatever, dude. Yeah.
What Ted? What or not Ted? Tex. What is the what's the final stage? Also, Ted, we keep rubbing body parts.
I know.
There's some
I'm not
friction.
complaining.
I'm not complaining.
I swear, Tex, I swear we're going to get them to you. We're going to get them to you. The problem is after this, Tony shows us copious amounts of memes, and then we go home.
Mm-hmm.
Tony has never tried to remind me. That is a bold-faced lie.
I tried to remind you last week.
That's fair. Somebody's lying. It may be me.
I know it's you because I brought it up on many occasions.
You live in Texas anyway, man. It's warm down there. You ready for that Cowboys?
Yeah, you don't even need I almost said you don't even need toes down there. You don't even need socks down there.
Just club feet everywhere.
I don't know. I bet the pavement down there gets like 150. Just like scolds you if you ever touch
Tex,
it.
have you ever made a Portuguese breakfast on the pavement?
Nope, don't like that.
Click once
Don't
for
like
yes.
that at all.
Google it.
Portuguese.
So, I mean, what's going on in the gaming world, everybody? I have no idea. I've been very...
CDs of Sigma are coming.
Yeah.
When do they come out?
Those cities models look dope.
Oh, you see the new one, the Pac-Wing?
Palanquin!
Palanquin.
That time,
Palanquin.
cold at night, no clouds.
Are you going to talk about the Slanesh one? I don't want to talk about the Slanesh one.
Lasanesh Palanquin?
Yeah, I don't.
I was going to say, remember that
Wow.
time Jake was going to play Sigmar?
Oh yeah,
And then
he
literally-
spent like $400 on an army. And
Which
then he
Jake?
just-
Powell.
and then just like never even took them out.
That's
of
the one that-
cellophane.
Didn't
They're
you get,
still
didn't you-
back there.
I thought
Yeah.
you got the one that isn't Death Guard, the one that doubles as also 40k.
No,
he got
the
us.
demons do that.
Demons.
Yeah, he got Immortals Slanesh army. I don't know why.
because they do look awesome.
They
Yes,
do.
they do, yeah.
He just doesn't. He just doesn't want to build or paint them.
I always feel so. I feel unsatisfied when I play Sigmar. It's just
You haven't
I don't know, the
played
game's-
in probably 7 years.
no way. It's probably been like 3 years.
It's been at
4
least
years.
6.
And they've changed.
Really?
It too.
Yeah, dude,
they
you haven't
changed
played
it.
in
Seems
a long
well.
time.
Well, when I did play, like it just felt like the game was slightly too short. I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and it was I don't know. Just felt for a game that felt like it's supposed to be more fantasy. It didn't feel
Those
as
dragons-
fantasy.
you had?
They shrunk the table size too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That'll help a lot.
Yeah.
That'll help
The
tremendously.
dragons that you had became like super overpowered for at least 3 years.
Really, because you know that picture of all the dudes standing around that chick. Because that's kind of like what I tried to do to you, but the chick won. Your dragon just destroyed my dragons.
So
I
here's
had
the
3
perfect-
dragons on your
Did you have
one,
the
and it
zombie
was just
dragons?
yeah.
Oh, dude, those were so good for the longest time. It was dumb.
Well, there's a whole phase of the game in 2nd edition called the Activation Wars. So they would get to fight and then fight again, and they would just kill something and then pile in and kill something else. And then the second one they had would do it, and then the third, and then the fourth. It was a nightmare.
So is this a chain?
Chain gang. Bang. What is up, cray cray? So 40K night went well again.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4 games going on. 3
I think it was 3 tonight.
3 tonight.
3 tonight.
Well, I walked in. I thought you were playing. So we could have gotten a Blood Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
Not with what we did. Yeah, Nathan, I'd be more glad if you were here. No, you're good, Brent. No worries. It's moving along good. So I think Joel is dead. So I'm
You're
still
welcome.
waiting for our game we had scheduled last week. What else is going on in the world, y'all?
Football's back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not really a gaming per se, but you know.
It's
It's the
gaming.
greatest game.
Yeah.
The greatest game.
Well, which one? College or NFL?
Both.
I don't know about NFL. College, yes.
I'm a giant Lions fan, so
You have to be. Either you're a Lions fan or you're not.
if I had chosen, I would never have chosen the Lions.
You're born to Lions.
Just the heartbreak.
Just
the heartache.
constant
Yeah.
heartbreak.
We inherited them from family.
Well, you're born as a Lions fan. You don't choose to become a Lions fan.
It's a curse more than it's
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Well,
Tex.
but it's better being than a Dallas fan.
Yeah, Tex, are you a Dallas fan?
Don't fucking tell me you're a Cowboy.
He lives in.
I don't care. Then he knows better than any of us what they're like.
But here's the problem: is there enough Dallas players out of prison to play right now, or
I thought the number one. I just seen. I think Denver's like the number one with prison or people
That's
getting
like
in trouble.
over all the rest.
And it was also from like '92. It was like, who goes back that far?
Well, that's when they started keeping track of arrests
Right.
in
Yeah.
the United States.
Oh, right.
You actually couldn't get arrested before that.
Mm-hmm.
Tex, you're not a football fan?
You live in Texas and you're not a fan?
Now, hang on, don't shame him.
He probably owns a fan.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texans.
I'll
I'll
take
take
that.
Texans, yeah.
I'll take
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
What
no,
about
I don't know.
college?
C.J. Stroud looked real bad. He threw like an interception on like his
Dude,
first
I
play.
just love how fast the memes like start coming out. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, 2 seconds later, the memes are already
Oh
out.
my god, dude! Literally, like somebody would like get like, what's the word? Like bisected on the field, and people would be making
Memes about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they
Because
would be savage as hell.
Because they're sitting at home on their computer watching the game with their meme generator up, ready to go.
I just lost the game.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I had to throw those shorts away. By the way,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Genuinely.
no comment.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
No clue.
bum fights. Now that's a thing.
Sick 'em bears.
I would bet on homeless fights.
The best.
That seems rather interesting.
Honestly, I'd be hard pressed to find where it's illegal.
Well, Adrian had it last week with the machete.
Did you see that? That was crazy.
I know, the machete. A homeless guy macheted a whole bunch of other homeless guys.
Well,
Wait,
I heard they
what?
were just like going around chopping like people's fingers off.
Yeah.
That is, oh man.
Machete.
What in the world?
Yeah, he was like some person was going around chopping people's hands up, and then they, I don't know.
Well, he was homeless and he was attacking other.
Are you
homeless
sure
people.
he was homeless?
Yeah.
Okay.
The police. He was a homeless guy.
This is the best gaming podcast I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Well, last time we talked about restaurants the whole
Well,
time.
no,
No,
so-
I get it, but
But he got
that's
knocked
kinda-
out by other homeless people to the police.
I didn't even know we had that big of a homeless population in.
Oh, we do. They're mostly behind,
I thought you were gonna say Lowe's.
They said behind Dollar General. I didn't know there was
Yeah.
one there. I knew there was one behind like where
They
Planet
made it-
Fitness is.
They
and all
made a
that.
move from back there.
Oh, did they?
They went over to there.
I mean, it was trashed back there
Yeah.
when I just like, what's back here? And then I seen some homeless people. I just backed up. I'm like, not doing that.
No, the police went through and cleaned it
Did they?
all out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder
But they all-
who
They
owns it?
collected all the fingers and
Yeah.
Good lord.
Machetes.
yeah.
Oh, machete.
Machete.
It is now legal. Let's go.
Oh, Olympics, new Olympic Games. Shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Homeless.
When is our next Blood Bowl league starting?
I think Windows lock is what you're looking at.
maybe
You can no
October.
longer hit the Windows button
Okay.
to like bring up what is that, the start menu and stuff. I would assume. My computer has a Windows lock, so
Is he asking for technical advice during the podcast?
hey, on a side note, we do technical.
who's Sweet
tech
Wolf,
support.
and how does he know my name?
He
It's
knows you
Eli.
because he is you.
Oh, that's
from the future.
You see me typing?
Yeah.
No, I have that Neuralink that's typing while I talk.
Actually,
You're sitting there like, why is he calling me handsome?
Yeah, Skid Row's not good. So anyway, yeah, this is not the homeless finger chopping podcast, but it is.
But it could be if you wanted it to.
It is the What Do You Like on Your Pizza podcast.
Pepperoni.
What
Bacon,
else?
bacon is by far the best.
So
thing I have.
honestly, the best combination is pepperoni, bacon, and jalapeno. I call it a PB&J. It's the best.
That
You've
makes me
had
wanna
enough
go.
to nickname it.
Yeah, dude, it's my favorite combination.
Well, mine is no tomato sauce.
All right, well, I mean, you're wrong. Move on.
It actually is not as bad as you think.
No.
It's all not as good as your.
I had a
claiming.
friend. You remember Ricky?
I remember Ricky. I remember
Ricky Hill.
Bobby?
Ricky
Bobby.
Burgos.
Oh.
So
No.
we'd go to his when I was a kid. I went to his house and they were like, "Yeah, we get pizza with no sauce." I was like, "That's weird."
No.
It actually wasn't bad.
No, Domino's has the garlic sauce. You can order it instead of the pizza
Oh,
sauce.
I gotcha.
You get the garlic sauce on there with sausage and pineapple.
Speaking of sausage, didn't you say you tried the new Taco Bell dipping one, or was that the other guy at your house?
No, that must have been someone else, wasn't me.
Who's,
Agree with someone
who's
guy.
the other guy at his party?
Logan.
Scott?
Logan was there. Scott was there.
No,
Cody.
the guy that drove home.
Logan.
Okay.
What did
Pineapple.
I think I remember you saying that.
What is Michigan? Michigan is bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Michigan's
And
bacon.
that's it's because it's
one
the
of
best.
them. One of the states had a
Meat
really
liver's
weird.
pretty good, but
One of the states had a really, really weird topping as like the most
California.
popular one.
What is it in
Um,
California?
Looks like, is that anchovies?
Yeah.
it's gross.
That
I mean,
might be pineapple. I think it's pineapple.
Isn't anchovies like an upcharge? too?
It's hard to tell from over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
pineapple.
think that might be pineapple. Though.
It is.
Yeah.
A pineapple
Which explains
is-
a lot. Bunch of
Well, how is
vanilla
extra cheese not just a default setting?
Ugh.
Like to me, pepperoni is a default setting. On
Oh
a
yeah,
pizza.
yeah, pepperoni,
Yeah, I mean, there's
sausage,
no.
bacon.
There's
Well, it's
like,
baseline, right? If you want an average pizza, get pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, literally, what do you do with pepperoni if it's not on pizza?
Throw it in the trash.
No,
It's
you put-
just
no,
rotted meat.
No, you put it on crackers. You put crackers.
There's lots of good things.
Oh
you can do
yeah,
with
That's
pepperoni.
like dry
su-
pizza,
like
Ted.
super.
I love pepperoni right out the bag.
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
Nathan, you're saying ba to what? Ba with a dog. What is it? It's pineapple in Hawaii. Sink the islands. Sink them.
Actually, it's mostly pineapple and Spam on pizza.
How is basil the most?
Basil's just a leaf.
But like, how is that the most common thing? Like, God, Ohio is just a nightmare.
What is it
don't
in
know.
Ohio?
It's basil. Like,
That's weird.
how is that the most?
I'm
common
just saying maybe Fat Man
topping?
didn't get steered to the right place.
Well, at least Michigan got bacon, so we're good.
I saw a map very similar to this not too long ago. Like it was for pizza toppings, and it was totally different
Yeah.
results.
Oh yes, yeah.
And it
for
depends.
sure.
It depends on who they talk to. Is what you get.
Yeah, this is also probably just random. Like they just
Yeah.
made stuff up.
Yeah, they
so,
literally
like,
just made
who's
it
gonna double check? You know what I mean?
Like-
Go to every person in Ohio
I
see if they
feel
like
like we are honor
basil.
bound to do it now.
I saw some northeast state, like it was avocado on
Yeah,
pizza. And I'm
there's
like,
a few
what
states
the-
that are avocado.
Well, I think like Connecticut, it's like clams.
Oh.
that's
New
not
Mexico was listed as carrots on one that I saw.
Carrots.
Tony,
Yeah.
you got an infinite loop going
pineapple.
there.
She says.
I'd be hot peppers there, wouldn't they?
Can't eat pizza. Allergic to garlic. Oh God.
Oh,
That I'm so sorry.
oh,
Cheese is the baseline. Nathan says.
oh.
I think
garlic and
cheese is-
everything.
I've had pizza
Oh, yeah,
without
that's
cheese.
how it's supposed to
It's
be.
Oh,
not
wait,
bad.
yeah.
It's not bad.
But it
Cheese.
still has sauce on it.
Yep, sauce, no cheese.
That's
It-
you
it's
just
just-
had a Chicago pizza, which is a mistake.
Yeah.
So tell Trenton that the
Have you
Chicago
ever have
deep
you ever
dish is
have you ever
horrible.
been to Pizza Papalas in Detroit? Love it. So
Right.
good.
There's one in Toledo too.
Yeah, there is.
I know.
I think the original one was in Detroit.
Oh, yeah,
I could be wrong
Clavon's
about
in
that.
Jackson
But
is
Dude,
very
I
good.
love.
Clavon's in Jackson is
Oh,
super good.
The pizza pop.
I've never been to
they're great.
Claiborne's.
It's very good. It's
Everyone-
expensive.
I like their calzones more
Oh,
than I
yeah,
like
I
anything
like
else.
apples.
I love going
Yeah,
to
I-
new places.
At a pizza place, it's
and
hard to
just-
go wrong with anything.
I know.
I love going to
Toledo
a place
because
I've never
overlooks
been
the
before and just
stadium.
having pizza. Just yes, there you go, and that's what it should be. That's the way God intended.
It's a good one.
Yep.
I mean, bacon's
Pepperoni.
really good,
All except for West Virginia.
apparently.
Look, I mean, but I'm literally
Virginia's gone.
I'm literally
Virginia's
never
gone.
disappointed when I get only pepperoni on pizza. That's the standard.
Exactly.
It's like,
that's a
but
pizza
I
pizza.
feel like if I had a pizza with only bacon, I feel like I would just be
Dude, let me
I
tell
would be
you.
missing the. That
I don't know. When I
BLT
order pizza, I get just bacon. Every
BLT
single
pizza.
time.
just bacon. I don't know, man. Just
I got
do both.
Okay, last week we were talking about Nathan's boneless pizza, and you mentioned how you get yours undercooked because they burn the bacon.
Yep.
We got a bacon pizza and it was fried. God,
I told you.
Upset.
I'm telling you, the bacon grease destroys the pizzas. You have to
yes,
get it
it
lightly
was-
cooked for it to be normal.
And it was Sarah's fault because she was like,
because
"Yeah,
the
let's
grease,
put bacon on it."
Because the grease breaks up the bread.
I gave you the infinite wisdom, and you didn't take it.
Yeah.
It's just like these
Hey,
tables.
he learned.
How many
he
times do I
learned
have
his
to tell
lesson.
you?
Learned his lesson.
I keep
Sure.
telling you.
Have you ever had deep fried pizza?
No, how does that
I've
even
heard
work?
of it, but I've
I
never.
thought we found a place on a.
I could see a calzone.
It's really good. They take a triangle, they put in the batter, deep fry it.
It sounds like you're gonna have a heart attack like the day after.
Doesn't matter. Any pizza you're eating.
Yeah, but you got
That's
a solid 8.5 hours of bliss.
Bliss.
That's that. Yeah, I mean, go out on top, right?
Yeah. And also a good Detroit style pizza is really good too.
What is Detroit style?
The same thing as deep Chicago, except it has Wisconsin cheese.
What the hell is Wisconsin?
It's
cheese?
it's a more of a cheddar.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Are you
No,
watching someone play
that's-
Fortnite while we're on the stream
Yes.
right now?
Yeah,
Are you
no,
actually?
Why are you doing
Not
that?
intentional.
It's me. I'm actually playing
Sorry, I
Fortnite
clicked
right
my-
now.
It's just Tony over there.
I wouldn't watch Fortnite if my life depended on it.
Oh.
I will say. That.
Seems like that's exactly what you're doing. Though.
No, I was
Nathan,
not
you
watching.
gotta stop. You gotta stop.
So why did you not tell Sarah about it then? I just don't understand.
It just slipped my mind until I opened the box and saw a burnt pizza, and it was based off of what we talked about last week.
Don't you
I was
ever-
very
Pizza
upset.
so bad.
I've gotten burnt pizza a few times, and I'm like, how do you even send this out? Like, why is this like this is good for our customer. Right?
It's like you think that meeting your time quota is more important than producing an edible product.
And it was Domino's, so they don't DGAF.
I've never had a problem
I
with
feel like
Domino's.
Domino's cooks their pizza in the box that it gets delivered to you.
Because it tastes like the box? Is that why?
Yeah, and so
Domino's
like
is
they
my-
never. It's
is my
not their
favorite
fault. They never
pizza.
saw
Well, Ted,
the
it's
pizza.
right by our house, right? Like,
Yeah, it's less. It's like a half a mile from
yeah.
our
George says extra cheese.
Extra
Good
cheese,
man.
light sauce.
Not a bad idea.
No, you do normal
No, it
cheese.
depends on the
extra
sauce.
Normal
Extra sauce.
Do extra
You are
sauce.
high.
Extra
No,
sauce,
no,
literally
no.
everywhere you go.
By-
No,
I'm curious. Do you think he means light sauce as in like diet sauce or like
think he
light
means-
amount of
I
regular
think
sauce?
it just means less than normal amount of sauce. I think you go extra sauce everywhere you go.
Nathan's comment and
Seriously.
tell me that you're surprised at all.
So you're the guy.
So you're the guy.
I want no more context at all. Delete his last. No, I'm just kidding.
I order my chicken sandwiches there with only the chicken and the bread. They thought it was a prank at first. What?
And then it kept happening. I want Nathan to just record his life.
I need to know what else is on the chicken sandwich. Like
Or
why,
like-
why that would be so odd.
Yes, Domino's, can I just get a piece of chicken?
I want him to just like throw a party. Just throw a party with what you think people want. You know,
Oh my god.
I already showed you
there's
that.
like techno music playing in the background.
I know. Imagine throwing a party. Imagine throwing a party where the food you serve your guests is only food that Nathan would eat.
It's just chicken fingers and chicken on bread.
I assume if you were to record Nathan's life, it would look just like that guy at Applebee's.
Which guy?
I don't know if you saw the video,
He
but
showed us a half-hour video of this guy wasting waitresses'
This is
time.
I think it's like 3 minutes. But
He
it might be
ordered,
has,
fine.
like-
he ordered the deep fried grease.
Yeah, he ordered like tuna,
drink.
like
Yeah.
tuna, like the
Tuna
liquid,
water.
liquid.
Tuna water. Yeah, I ordered the tuna water.
Tuna a la mode is what he, or no, salmon a la
It'd
mode.
be broadly edible.
And he
Broadly.
ate it, right? Like they put ice
Yeah.
cream on
He was
it.
drinking the grease.
Yeah.
That turns my stomach.
Yeah.
I can't even think
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
pretty gross.
Oh fuck.
Very, very gross.
On a happier note,
I didn't realize that pizza would be such a good topic, but who doesn't love pizza?
Everyone loves pizza.
Yeah,
Except for
except for
Brent.
Brent.
Isn't that kind of how Barstool started? Like they just like they were just like pizza.
joint.
Yeah.
They were pizza joint. Well, you gotta think about like Domino's, Little Caesars. No, they all became billionaires.
Brent says you all suck.
They're all billionaires because of pizza.
The Barstool guys?
No, like Domino's, Little Caesars.
Oh.
They all became billionaires off pizza.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool to own a pizzeria. Like,
Well,
like,
the
have,
problem
like,
with
a
any
cool
restaurant is like it takes you so long to turn a profit. It's just like
Yeah.
it's almost impossible to start a business.
Well, that's why if you find those little hole in the wall pizza places, those are the best.
I'm just gonna start serving pizzas out of Acropolis. That's my.
Dude,
That's
have
my
you seen
just put an oven in the back.
I'm down.
No, we get a brick oven. We will not get an electronic. It has to be a cold fire oven.
Can you? 'Cause I can't afford one of those. Those things are like
We
10
could build
grand.
one with cinder blocks. It wouldn't be that expensive.
No, yeah, you just get some fire bricks and stuff like that.
I really want a smoker. Me and Eli are going to go half on a smoker.
Smoker.
smoking.
How's that even gonna work?
I smoked
I'm
ribs
just
for you
gonna buy
guys.
it and put it at his house.
I smoked ribs for a party, and then nobody ate the smoked ribs.
was that? For
I was the
Super Bowl?
only. No, I think it was. So what was it? It was at your mom's house. I don't know what it was. Eli was like, "Yeah, really want some ribs." Because I told him I was going to smoke some ribs. They were amazing too. They were great ribs. Great. One of the best I've ever made. Nobody
What
ate
kind of
them.
smoker?
What?
What kind of smoker are you thinking?
I just want a smoker.
You know, electronic smokers are just as good. And
Really?
it's just a lot easier.
Yeah, a pellet electronic smoker
Yeah.
is what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan,
They'll
you
be like
literally
$500,
burned
but I mean,
don't
it's kind of
wanna
like
hear
a set it and forget it type deal where you don't have to maintain it.
Yeah, because
It's well worth the money.
you don't have to worry about coals, the temperature. You got to watch the temperature. You just
Yep.
set it.
Oh, I see. You set your temperature and you
Yeah.
put the
And
pellets in there for
the
the
pellets
flavor.
will burn, but it'll all
Yeah, it will regulate the temperature
all
itself.
that
Yeah.
for you.
I love smoked meats, man. I tell you.
Oh,
Have you ever
yes.
had smoked mac and cheese?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so good.
I've seen
Anything's good smoke.
So good. Yeah.
I've never really had smoked anything.
Especially with
Oh,
either peach
nice.
wood or apple wood.
Yeah.
Adds a good, really good flavor.
A smoked brisket, man, like that.
Oh,
that
really
bark.
good smoked brisket.
I've seen so many things that looked like they would be absolutely delicious for like smoked recipes, but I've never. I don't know anyone that has a
Right.
smoker.
So it's just
Well,
like-
if Eli would go half with me,
Is it just like pizza or bust for you then? So you just,
No,
it's only pizza.
And then,
Well, no, I mean, there's an abundance of other ways to cook things. You know, like
Lord have mercy, I'm back to
I
pizza.
have a stove.
Or a good smoke.
I have a
chicken, too.
grill. Like
You know, I've only been to your house once, but we had pizza.
that's right. That's true. Everyone brought pizza.
There's like 3 different kinds too.
Not everyone.
That's true.
I didn't get the memo. Because like I texted you, I was like, no, you didn't. He goes, no, I didn't.
No, some of the best, if you want good barbecue smoked, is find those little off the side roads.
Oh, yeah.
Guys with drums out there smoking. Usually
There's this place in...
Yeah.
Pulled pork, so
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
It's like, they've got the good stuff.
Especially with you ever been to the Manchester barbecue? They have it every year. Oh,
It's
hundreds
just
of
burnt
barbecue.
food.
But it's good burnt food.
Dude, I tell you what. So, Brent, you're from West Virginia or Pittsburgh? Because the best wings I ever had were in Pittsburgh. This little, like, very dirty place. And the food was amazing.
Yeah, it's because all that dirt, that was the flavoring.
Yeah.
Well, the best barbecue I ever had back in the 80s, we went to downtown Detroit.
Hell yeah.
Down by the River Rouge. We're the only white people around there. Took me down an alley. There's a little barbecue. The food was unbelievable.
That's exactly
because
where I wanna go
you get it, everything just falls apart. You know, it was really fun and friendly too.
We were
But
on
it's like, we felt weird being there, but
We were
guys
on
were
our,
okay with it.
we were on our
Ted,
way
your
to a
money's green.
Yeah.
we were on our way to a magic event one time in Detroit, and there was just like a lineup of like 50 people standing like next to a tent, and it was just like barbecue.
Some guys
and
out
we
there
we
with
tried going afterwards. It only took a couple hours, but by the time we came back, they're like, we're sold out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Especially when
they
the-
just couldn't keep up with the demand
Ones that got
because
like
it
the
was so
drums
good.
cut in half with this the grit right on top of the drums.
I love it. I've seen a lot of those, like, where they do like dips and they smoke them, like you were saying, like smoked mac and cheese.
Yes.
And they just put it in there. I've never had smoked mac and
They
cheese.
cook it
but-
right.
I'm telling you, it's by far the best mac and cheese I've had. But I mean, it takes 5 hours to
Yeah.
make it.
Right.
And is
But
that
if you're
worth at
doing
that point?
you're
Is it worth it?
making-
But yeah.
You're
Smoke-
making your meat too, right?
Yeah. Smoked cream corn, sweet corn on the cob. Same way too.
Well,
It's-
my smoker can only handle 3 racks of ribs and like nothing else. So like I can't I
yeah.
can't make it all at once. Yeah.
yeah,
A
you just
electric
I should probably get
pellet
a-
smoker, huh?
Well, yeah, mine's quite small. I should probably get like a stacker one that's
Yeah.
But I mean, it's whether or not I want to spend that much for
Nope.
using it maybe twice a year.
Cabela's had one I was looking at. It was like $1,700, but you could stick a whole cow in there.
Oh,
You
man.
might be able to get like a 10% discount from
Dude,
Guy.
we really. Jake Campbell earlier this year brought up doing a pig roast.
Yeah.
Would you guys be?
No, you brought it up last year.
No, but Jake he's the one that said it first, and I was like, hell yes.
There is genuinely not much time left.
Well, we
to-
could do it
to
like
do that.
all the way in like into October.
Oh, yeah,
couldn't we?
October, yeah.
Well, I mean, also if it's like a fire roast thing, I mean, you could just sit around the
Where do we
campfire
get a
and-
whole pig though?
A pig farm.
If we start right now, we can just grow one.
What you need
Not
to
by
do
then.
is go to the meat markets and ask them, is anyone processing whole pigs right now? And usually they can get them for
See,
you.
when we were kids, my dad was friends with a farmer
Well,
who had pigs. Or no, they got the pig from somewhere nearby. But we were there when they cleaned it themselves.
We had just so like, do you just like take it off and like carve it like while it's like rotisserie?
yeah.
Dude, so the guy.
That sounds pretty gross. I don't know if I could do that.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
that's-
I'll never forget this Gino. You remember Gino?
I remember
right?
Gino.
This guy was like this old farmer dude. He was like 6'5", just giant overall dude, right? And he's carving hunks off of the pig, and we had these giant bottles of open pit, just dumping it all over the pig and eating it right at the roaster. Dude, it was a lot of fun.
What, was it good?
Yeah, I mean, I remember it being good. It was a block party, really, is kind of how we did it.
You're like, does anyone know anywhere where you can get a whole pig?
Actually-
And Brent just says, there are places.
Yeah. well, the farmer we get our meat from, every year he offers half a pig or a whole pig.
Yeah.
When he takes them,
Do you have any idea how much a whole pig costs?
But it might
No,
be
I
it
don't.
might
Save
be
that
processed
smoker.
pig too, whole processed pig. So
Yeah.
not
Save
just
it?
like the whole
well,
thing.
just keep the tab.
I know
wanna see
my
it.
Okay.
brother worked on his friend's pig farm when he was like 16, and I know my brother's friend was also like 16, and he made like $40,000 a year at that age. You know, just raising pigs and selling them
Really?
to farmers. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause people love pig.
Do a half pig, Brent,
Swine,
you're saying?
Gross.
A
Yeah,
half pig.
you
would be
could
my best.
definitely do a half.
Which
pig.
half? Because I mean, we all know what half we want.
I assume they split it down the spine, not give me the ass.
Snout to taint.
Tim, where do you think the bacon comes from?
That's fair.
It's the ass of the pig is where the
It's
bacon is.
Isn't it like the belly?
Yeah, that's the belly going toward the rear. Yeah,
Gotta love bacon.
I know bacon.
I think I could eat a pack of
Low
bacon
cake
right now.
pig.
Bacon on bacon sandwich.
Logan and I were at work today, and I was like, man, dude, I'm just feeling run down. It's like just been a long day, and I was like, I could go for a coffee. He's like, yeah, we can get some coffee. So he DoorDashed Dunkin', and he was scrolling through the menu. We ordered a couple coffees, and he's like scrolling down to like go to like check
And there was
out.
half a pig
and
on the menu.
there was an option for just like it's literally just a bag of bacon. and
Please tell me you did
like,
it.
he pauses on it and he looks at me and he's like, it's like $4, dude. and I'm like, add to cart.
That's
Did
you
do it?
Yeah, we did. It was literally just like
A bag of bacon.
it was like nine,
in
it
a
was
brown
like
paper
9
bag.
or 10 slices of bacon, and they like add like black pepper and like something. Put something sweet on it, like it tasted like maple syrup. It was it was fantastic,
It's probably maple bacon.
dude. Whatever it was, it was just like. I mean, like we're sitting there,
Now-
we're chewing pieces of bacon. We're like, this is
Now
worth
we're
it.
talking about like pizza. How do you like your pizza cooked? Your bacon burnt, a little crispy?
Like specifically on pizza.
No,
No,
just
bacon
bacon
itself.
strips. Yeah.
So bacon strips. So I like them to, like, I think the preferred way would be like they don't retain, like if you were to like hold it out, like it doesn't hold its shape. It like limps. But
Limps. That's
Yeah, that's
What-
how you
what-
like it.
Flaccid, that's
would you
the word.
prefer-
That's the best.
I like flaccid bacon. Yeah. How else would you like me to
I
describe
like my
that?
bacon at full attention.
I mean, but I also don't have. I'm not picky when it comes to bacon.
Right.
No, bacon's bacon.
As long as it's not burnt to a
Well,
crisp,
my
I'll eat
wife
it.
Yeah, as long
likes
as it's not
crispy
like- yeah.
burnt bacon.
Oh, if bacon is popcorn and bacon when they burn, horrible.
Yes.
Well,
Throw 'em in the
popcorn,
trash.
popcorn, yes. You can smell if somebody burns
I
popcorn.
mean, what is better when you burn it?
bacon?
No, it's not better.
I can't think of anything. Like people are like burn that hot dog.
Yeah, no, that's
Burn that steak.
that's
Oh,
absurd.
that's our mother. Our mother like everything, just burn it.
Okay, so
Is that why you guys eat out all the time now?
so
there were
like,
3 when they were eating out.
so you're offered $10 million, okay? $10 million, but for the rest of your life, you have to eat 6 hot dogs every day.
You're gonna die.
Do you
Just quick.
do you take it?
Can you?
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
6 hot dogs a day?
I have the
Tony,
whole day.
Do you take that?
I have the whole day to eat them.
Yeah. No,
For
you got-
$10 million. For
24
$10 million,
Wait.
I'm gonna be having a new heart.
Can we choose which way we ingest them?
Yeah.
Can we choose the hot dog?
Because
You
probably
can choose the hot dog, but you do have to buy them yourself.
I don't know if I'm eating all.
well-
Oh, for $10 million. Well, but Nathan hot dog.
All I'm saying is rise and shine. Give me that dog for $10 million.
Oh,
bucks.
I mean, yeah. First thing in the morning, I'm gonna eat 2, and then a few hours later
Yeah.
for lunch, I'm gonna eat 2 more.
I'm gonna blend them.
Wait,
I'm gonna have a
put 'em in
protein
That's-
dog.
that's
shake.
what you can
Well,
probably
no,
do.
no, you can put them
You
in
can put-
salad.
you can put 'em in some other
salad
stuff,
and
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Nathan,
start
why is everything soggy?
Start drinking your hot dog.
He mentioned the pizza was soggy earlier. He said just like soggy
Soggy
bacon.
bacon?
Why is it soggy? What are you cooking them in your dishwasher?
Isn't his record 74 though? Isn't it?
Dude, that makes me think when they dip the hot dog with the bun in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me want to.
Have you ever seen that like pie eating contest meme? It's like, nah, son, free pie. It's just,
No.
it's so funny.
Dude,
saw it.
I could easily do 6 hot dogs a day for the rest of my life.
Dude, it's just getting sick of them is like the
I don't think I can eat. I don't think I can eat anything every day for the rest of my life.
That's fair.
Not bacon.
Well,
not
you could
tacos.
you could take like mac and cheese. You could put the hot dogs in that. Like you can do stuff to
mac and
really-
cheese and hot dogs.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we've
that you or
all
is
been
that the
6 years
neighbor?
old,
That's,
bro.
that's outside. I
Yeah.
think.
That's the neighbor. Sounds like the neighbor.
Yeah, it shouldn't be getting through. I have a low pass or a high pass filter on, so most of it.
Nathan, I
shouldn't be
understand
making it
you want it to not be soggy. I'm just concerned
Hebrew
about
national.
why you've
You're gonna
ever
need the
had
10
it
million
when it
for a heart
was.
transplant.
I've never had soggy bacon before.
I'm also not gonna just swallow a hot dog like.
Dude, no, like
You could probably get used to it after a while. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so many times you can eat a hot dog without trying it.
dude, I'm just
Plus, if
saying,
it kills
Wait,
you,
wait,
then you don't have to eat any more hot dogs.
I eat a lot of hot dogs every summer. At no point come September am I like, well, I don't even know why I'm chewing these things. Just throw them back. It's like it's almost Labor Day. Why are you chewing your hot dog?
almost Labor Day. But dude, for $10 million, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even gonna blink at that.
There's a lot of things I'd do for $10 million.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a lot less that I wouldn't do. I'll say it that way. A
Narrows
lot
down
less.
not what not to do.
Although, what would you even do with $10 million, right? Like, you'd have to...
Buy hot dogs.
Buy hot dogs.
If you rationed it out $50,000
The
a
hot
year,
dogs or the $10 million?
Wait. Can we cheat and get those like mini hot dogs? Because I can
No.
definitely do 6 mini hot dogs.
Well, okay, so
that's
someone
a
asked
done
me the
deal.
same thing
Vienna
at work.
sausages?
Someone asked me the same thing at work today, and I'll tell you the same thing I told her. It's about you need to get so many inches of hot dog.
So many inches of dog.
Yep.
I don't like that at all.
See, so no Vienna sausages.
You've gotta meet the prerequisite length
Can I-
and girth.
So I'd have to eat like 30 of small hot dogs.
So, yes, you're not eating X amount of physical hot dogs. You're eating X inch of hot dog.
Why are you going inches, not like pounds? Couldn't we weigh it instead of like?
No, these are
mu-
phallic foods.
Yeah.
You gotta go by the inch.
This is freedom units.
Yeah, so you know
units.
when you go to a grocery store and you take your bananas and you set them on the scale, it's not measuring weight, bro.
You see the way I look, right? And you think I eat bananas? Hey, hot dogs way more up my alley.
Oh god.
I'm just imagining putting it on the scale and it goes, it's like 6, 12.
You set them on the scale, it just says Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Rings you up for like 40 cents.
Yeah, it'll be like American.
Oh, my Lord.
French.
The dark colored bananas are not bigger.
What's not?
What?
The dark colored bananas.
Are not bitter?
Bigger.
Oh.
Right.
I didn't know they had
Oh.
multicolored bananas.
Would you rather eat
I would
yeah.
assume it's just green and
6
yellow.
hot dogs a day or
Well,
6
there's red
bananas? I
bananas,
would
too.
100% rather eat 6 hot dogs a day.
Well, bananas, that's a lot of sugar. Bananas, that's...
Yeah.
Although 6 hot dogs, you're gonna have to have at least 3 buns, right? Like
No
you're-
buns. No buns.
I disagree.
There's no way I'm not eating.
Well, there's going to be times where you have buns, and there's
Oh,
going to be
what's
other
other
times
times?
where like you literally just
Fry?
chop them up, throw them
I
in
think
another
after like
dish.
the second
yeah.
day, you're no longer having any buns. You're like, I'm just
I'm sick
getting
of
these
it.
down.
I don't know
how
if I could
possible.
eat a hot dog without a bun. I'm not a toddler anymore.
No, you fry them.
That's not what you were saying last night. That's all I'm
Make them
saying.
crispy.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Look,
You
no
could
hands.
Dude, there's so many ways you can mess with your hot
Wrap
dogs.
it in bacon.
There you go.
Done. Done right there.
I hope somebody clicks in here and they're like, "What the hell am I watching?"
A waffle hot dog bun? How could you? Waffles are like solid. You
No,
could-
they're not.
No.
It's soft. You soft. You just bend them and you're hot like a taco.
I that seems so unnatural to me. I would
Waffle
say
cones
pancake
are
bun.
by far the best
Pigs in a
cones
blanket.
for
What?
ice cream, by
Pigs
the
in
way.
a blanket.
Waffle cones are so good.
I could not disagree with that on any
Actually,
more
waffle
level.
cones are okay.
When's the last time
they're-
you went? Have you had one?
Yeah, I've had one. They're not
Waffle
good.
cones.
Dude,
I don't know how anybody
just
can
the
disagree with that.
the regular cone that you get. It's a delicacy.
You
the
remember-
cardboard? Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
you
what
know
you're
the
talking about.
breakfast.
You're right, and I enjoy every soggy bite of that
You
cardboard.
just told me that you don't like the taste of pizza when it tastes like cardboard.
all
of a sudden with ice cream
I don't
cardboard's
think I ever
perfectly-
said that. I said that it tastes like they cooked it in that box. I didn't say I didn't enjoy it.
So listen, George says 2 hot dogs, split them down the middle, put them in a sandwich. When my daughter was born, we were
Why
starving.
are we bridging that gap? What?
It's hot dog
Man,
and sandwich.
When I went home to see Lincoln, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take food back to Sarah, right?
Mm-hmm.
She just, got ripped open today. She deserves a little meal. Had no hot dog buns. What a travesty. So I cut the hot dog down the middle, like George is saying, put on a hamburger bun.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. Tony's able to find that meme that quick.
Yeah.
Totally changed the way I looked at hot dogs not in a bun. Corn dogs? There's no way you're eating 6 corn dogs a day.
No. That's
No,
heavy.
You'd die. You would literally.
I mean,
Yeah.
eating a corn dog would qualify for as one of the hot dogs for sure.
One? Just
no, we're
one?
gonna die
Well,
from
yeah,
heart
I mean, it's just
disease.
one corn dog in there,
Yeah.
or one hot dog inside.
Sure, but like that pancake river is around it.
You,
man.
dude,
That's a
all
lot.
that matters is that you're getting the inches of meat.
Hell yeah.
That's what we're here
pink
for.
meat in
Do you
there.
remember the high school?
I did not think we'd be on this topic this long.
the
by
high
way.
school
I thought it'd be a
lunches or
throwaway and
the high school breakfast. It was sausage on a stick inside of a pancake.
yeah.
You remember those?
It's called pigs
literal
in a
delicacy.
blanket.
They
Pigs
were
in a blanket.
the sausage was disgusting. Otherwise, the concept is actually pretty.
You know what I miss?
Yeah.
I miss the pizzas. Those nasty pizzas.
Oh,
that
like
were
the sheet
square.
pan pizza?
The
Sheet
square.
pan.
They were so good from school.
Dude,
I
the-
don't know
the
why I
round-
like
They
the
were
round
not good,
ones.
but they were good.
Yeah,
The tony's pizzas, the round, thick
Yeah,
I
but
think
they weren't quite Tony's. They
You're
were
talking
something
about they
different.
put it on a sheet pan and you get a rectangle of pizza.
Yeah.
If for some reason in school those
It
things
was really
slapped.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
Little
those
dude,
were
square
so
pie
Those were
brownies.
the days that everyone showed up in the cafeteria
Yeah.
to eat that day. Was for the pizza.
Dude, for me it was Bosco sticks.
Bosco sticks.
Oh
those?
man, and not like last week's spot, like legitimate.
Bosco sticks are good. The tots, man. I always loved school
tots.
tots.
They
too.
were good.
School tots were so good.
They were.
Remember Crispitos?
Crispitos were not good.
What are you talking about?
They were like Chiquitos, but they were called Crispitos. And they were
Was the
like,
guy wearing a Speedo or something?
no, they were like, it's like a rolled taco kind of deal. But like they were the color of like, they were like this grayish color.
Well, I did a la carte a lot, so I didn't get a lot of like the pre-made stuff.
I'll say our food back in the old
Tony's
days was a
pizzas
lot
were the
different.
round one. Or okay, at Adrian they were. They were the round
You
ones.
guys were eating too good. What we ate. Used to.
You guys had to eat like your erasers from your
Anything
Yeah.
game related you wanted to cover today?
Our
I tell you what,
hamburgers? Oh.
people have stuck around to watch this.
I mean, that's fair. It's absurd.
They're here for
I've
it.
been here twice, and both times it was food.
Acropolis.
The whole time.
Well, you said before, you're like, well, how much restaurant talk? So
Oh,
It's
that's
called.
true.
Brett
I didn't think it would
says
be this much.
if you guys listen for even a minute, you're gonna know that you're all gonna die of heart disease.
But if you die with a smile on your
Dude,
face,
I think you could get through 6 hot dogs a day and not die of heart disease.
I don't think I could stomach 6 hot. I think after like day 3, I don't think I could eat
Day
a single
3,
bite.
dude, I think like month 3, I'd be.
the key would be to eat to wake up the first day and eat 6 hot dogs and eat them for dinner the next day.
Like if I had to just
Spread it out,
put
spread
them
it
in
out.
my body, not particularly eat them, I could probably do that. Because that's more manageable than eating 6 hot dogs a day.
Over
No.
20 years, 6 hot dogs would be 43,800 hot dogs.
Can you?
Can you convert that to inches?
And also, like, can you work ahead? Or maybe
Yeah, I like that idea, right? Like on a day where you're feeling particularly hot doggy, you're like, give me a couple extra inches, baby. I'm ready for it.
yeah. Like, can you do 9 one day and 3 the next?
Oh God. I tell you what, some days like at cookouts, I could probably eat 6 hot dogs.
Remember
Oh,
at,
yeah.
at Tony's the
Well,
one
I
time I
realize
had
that.
2 hot dogs and a hamburger. And like throughout the day I probably had about 10 hot dogs. Just like I had another
just
one.
like, all right.
Throughout like 8 hours, I'm just like, there's still dogs there. I'm gonna eat another dog, eat
Right.
another dog, eat another dog. I'm like, then you go home and you feel like dying. So
Yeah.
there's always that.
You're like, well, I have to vacate 16 hot dogs from my body.
it's going to hurt.
So that is
Oh.
14,600 feet of hot dog.
Oof.
Ooh.
Not inches.
What does that
That's
come out to
feet.
miles?
5,678.
Can you convert that to miles?
Okay, how many miles or foot in a mile?
5,006. Is it 780?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in school.
Just 5.7-ish.
What's that? Freedom, not that foreign stuff.
5,280. What an
Miles?
idiot.
Feet.
Feet
It-
in a
it-
mile.
Oh, I was gonna say there's no way. So I mean, you're coming up on 3 miles.
3 miles worth of
I
dog.
know.
Yeah, in 20 years.
I wonder if he'd be the #1 buyer of hot dogs at that point.
No
Is-
way.
is somebody else
No
beating
way.
you in
Like
hot dogs?
institutions still have.
I mean,
like,
a baseball stadium's still gonna beat you.
And what you could also do is buy different flavors, like jalapeno ones and apple flavored.
Apple
You ever seen apple flavored ones?
apple flavored hot dog.
if I got an apple
I don't know.
flavored
You
hot
need
dog,
to go find wherever Nathan is and sit with him.
You might be thinking of
I hope they're not soggy.
There's bacon flavored. I've had them all.
I think you're
Are they
right.
Granny Smith hot dogs? Like what?
No,
is-
no. Trader Joe's.
I think you're right, Tim.
He
I think
means the apple.
I think you have to start blending it and just start drinking it at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need
not
protein powder anymore, right? You just
Yeah.
do your scoop of hot dog.
Yeah, I don't know how much protein there is in a hot dog, but it's probably not
More-
zero.
I think more than a little.
There's
Yeah.
protein
Actually, if you
sources.
get at Hebrew National, it's all beef. It's all kosher beef. So.
You imagine just like a nice tall glass of hot dog.
I mean, if you mix it with like ice cream or something, I'm sure
Ice
it's not,
cream!
or like nacho cheese. Nacho cheese. I can drink anything with nacho cheese.
Dude, the
I
more-
don't know if I
the
could
more
drink hot
comments-
dog at all.
The more comments that Nathan makes, like the more it just alienated I feel from from this world. Like,
Pretty dried out.
Have you ever microwaved a hot dog for like a minute?
Oh,
10?
yes, it's
Instead of like a minute, and it becomes like crispy.
that 10 seconds
That's
makes all
probably
the
what he
difference.
was. Yeah, that
Tony,
10
did
seconds.
you show us that guy was like microwaving a hot dog for like 3 hours?
No,
and his
he put it
wife
in an air
left.
fryer, right?
Was it air fryer?
He
or
put it in an air
microwave?
fryer.
He just
hot-
kept running it, and his wife like left.
I don't know.
Because hot dogs also explode in the microwave.
Yeah,
too.
I would assume so. I put a bagel bite in there for an hour one time on accident. I only meant to do it for 10 minutes.
You ever did a
But
cheese puff?
it was crispy.
You ever did a cheese puff?
No.
Nathan just wants dry food.
Like a
How do you
cat.
feel about crackers?
They're a delicacy to him.
He's like, those things slap.
Saltines.
Let me tell you guys about something about plain scones, okay? Like,
I remember Jake. You know, we didn't grow up with a lot of money, me and Jake. So like, he always used to just like have a bag of saltines, like all the time. I'm telling you, for like probably like 3 or 4 days out of the week, he would have just a bag of saltines.
That's what he would eat for dinner.
I would assume so.
No,
I didn't see what he went home to eat, but you know, like that's what he'd eat.
Most
throughout
He
people
the
would
day.
travel with
probably-
a sleeve of
Yeah, he would
saltines.
come
no,
over
most
with
people are
saltines.
probably imagining a sleeve. He is distinctly saying a bag. He didn't bring the sleeve to school. He emptied them into a bag,
No,
a
but
Ziploc bag.
Like when we go to like Wendy's and stuff, like he would just like go and like grab a handful
He'd
of like those
steal the
saltines.
chili crackers.
Yeah, chili crackers.
So you'd have Gertrude
All
be
the
there to
time.
really
All
get
the
some
time.
crackers, and Jake had eaten them all.
The saltines, then you take that. Then you take the hot sauce, put it on top of it.
Saltines with peanut butter and jelly
Oh,
are
yes,
very good.
yes.
Have you ever had like you're out of bread, so
you're
you
a
make
poor
a
too.
so you make a peanut butter and jelly out of like a hamburger bun? Dude,
Yeah.
it's just not the same. It's
It is
just
different.
it's not good.
I'm telling you, I think
I
you
don't
guys-
know why. I don't know why, but
It's the
just,
extra crust.
Yeah,
I
dude,
wish it
it's,
makes
I
it
don't know.
beautiful.
It's a problem. It doesn't make it beautiful. What's beautiful is a
so do you
piece
use the
of
end of
white
the
bread.
sandwich? Do you use the end of the bread, like the
No.
the butts?
No.
How is it
Oh.
not the same thing then?
Neither does
what do
my
you mean?
4-year-old.
What if you like the hot dog or if you like the hamburger buns? Why wouldn't you like the end of the breads?
Probably because of what I'm like
I'm a bread
the
aficionado,
thickness of it
so I
and
love
what
that.
I'm using.
So
to
it's the
make it.
ratio.
Listen,
Yeah,
have you ever had
It's like a
ratio.
Reese's cup ratio. It's just the perfect
Have
amount.
you ever had a
Yeah.
hard day's work? Just absolute like that perfect amount of
You
chill.
put them in the blender and then you take this mug and you just slap that in the microwave for a
I
minute
wonder
20.
how much hot dog that mug would hold.
Oh my god! Like liquefied.
That's 2 days of hot dog.
That's 2 days.
That's 2 days.
If that's 2 days of hot dog, I could
I
definitely.
feel
do
like
a
next
6
week's
10 mil.
podcast we need to find out.
Has anyone drank a hot dog?
We're working on it. We're talking about
I
it.
have hot dogs at my house. I might go home and see if I can stomach it.
I'll blend
Dude,
some hot
you
dogs.
got to do it on video.
You got doing
No, bring it here. We're doing
We
it here.
have to stream it.
I don't want people throwing up, man. I tell you, if I had like the taste of hot dog, but the consistency of like melted ice cream, I would.
So
Dude, I feel like I would have
die.
to.
Why are you blending it that far down?
Actually,
make
You
it
want
chunk-
it chunky?
actually, there's baby formula. That's a hot dog.
I don't want to chew it.
I know.
It's
You're
very
probably
hot
right.
dog.
I don't
At that
think I wanna
point, you're
chew it.
choosing one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Either pure liquid or you're.
He
Yeah.
said, "This sounds like protein you get in a Russian private school."
So the
or
second
a
time, the second time I broke my jaw,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
What?
I tried drinking a hot dog.
Is it as bad as it sounds?
Yes.
Well, I remember Chris Evans when he did the Captain America workouts.
Oh,
he
yeah.
would do the chicken. He would do chicken breasts. He'd just pulp those down.
Yeah.
Grind them into
Just
well,
eat
he said he just couldn't stomach eating chicken anymore.
Dude, I
So
tell
he
you
would
what.
grind it down.
Well,
and just
Chris
drink
You
it.
eat
Pratt-
enough chicken, you're like, I am done.
Well, Chris Pratt, when he
You
was
said
working
you eat
out
eggs
for
every morning. I can't do that.
Guardians,
I love
30
eggs. I could
days
do
of
eggs.
steamed chicken for three meals. That's all you ate.
What was it?
Chris Pratt, he had to eat steamed chicken 3 times a day. That's all he could eat for 30
What am I hearing?
days.
Huh?
What am I here?
The-
What is it?
It's the neighbors working in the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
that they have little
Okay, so
things.
say you do got to blend up your hot dogs, right?
I just want to leave this
Are
forever.
you adding? Well, I mean, we've only got.
Are you gonna
6
put
minutes.
mustard in it?
Yeah, like ketchup
Yeah,
or
ketchup
mustard
or
or
mustard.
something
No,
to
no.
like
Some
meet that flavor
some
a little bit.
jalapenos.
No,
Some
I'm going squirt of mustard, shot of hot dog, squirt of mustard.
You're getting
bullet.
chasers. You're getting chasers.
bullet.
Mine had
Oh, I remind me.
mine had ketchup in it.
It's not worth
It
it.
didn't help.
NASA actually developed squeezed hot dogs. And Ashton said it was the worst food they have ever had.
You think about the abomination that is a hot dog to begin with.
I don't know. Have you ever had dried ice cream from NASA and stuff? That stuff's pretty gross too.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
I could probably have the hot dog before I could have that.
Dried
Have you ever
ice
had
cream.
MRE Salisbury steak?
I love Salisbury
no,
steak.
because I don't like spending $20 for Salisbury steak.
Meat substance. Oh
I
my
love
God.
Salisbury steak. Oh, that's the most
Nathan
delicious
says, and I will quote forever, a good hot dog is good.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Save that, Tony.
Good hot dog.
Screenshot it.
Please.
That's the quote of the week.
So he's right. Craig's right. Do I have to keep it down? Can I just throw it up afterwards? Because if that's the case,
Challenge rules. Challenge rules. You got to keep it down.
they throw up all the time.
Yeah,
on
I would
challenges.
Yeah, why
I
did
would
they
say-
change that?
I don't know. I don't
They
like
used
it
to
either.
have to keep it down.
Because
Yeah, keep it
some
down.
people keep it down. I'm like, well, it's kind of cheating. The
I
people
would
that
say you're
clearly
disqualified.
It's
if
harder
you
to
throw
keep
it
it
out.
down because
Yeah,
then
what
they have
about
to
like
run.
after like an hour? Where
No, but they
digest
have
a little
to.
bit?
They always have to run a long distance after eating. Like
They burn it
Pig
off.
and
Yeah.
Was what I found weird on the challenge. This is so weird that we're bringing it up on this kind of a show, but like the cake, they couldn't eat like the cake. They just had like a full like birthday cake. They just couldn't eat it.
is it too sweet?
I don't know. I would assume so, but like they had like spaghetti. They're eating like plates of spaghetti, but they
remember I
could
watched
not eat the
something-
birthday cake.
I
was
can
man
literally
versus
eat an
food.
infinite amount of spaghetti.
So man
Okay.
versus
Like,
food.
There is no amount.
Are we
that
talking
would-
one infinite string or a pile of spaghetti?
All the above. Like, well, yeah, give me the pile, but it's all one row.
You have to have 3 pounds of spaghetti, but it has to be blended. You have to
And
drink
with hot dogs.
I enjoy chewing my food. I don't need everything to.
I agree.
I don't need it to all to be
I think
like
at some point you're just gonna
intravenous.
exactly. You're gonna want to chew, right?
Yeah.
At some point you're
Well,
gonna want to chew.
it's just building up when you lose all your teeth that you're good to go.
Dude,
People
working
chew,
at that nursing home,
they start with
and
that.
we had pizza, and they
You
made
work at Nerds, you know?
yeah back in college.
Okay.
And all I did was serve the food. I like took it to the 3rd floor, and like the people on my floor were really bad. So there was a lot of pureed meals, right? Liver and onions, pureed. Let me tell you, disgusting. Smells as bad as you think.
I wouldn't have ate that regardless.
Let me tell you, a purple scoop on these people's trays made me want to die.
Would they eat it?
I sometimes
I got for a loaf.
a loaf of what?
Okay.
Of what? What do you mean?
Well-
what do you mean?
No.
That's a random statement out of nowhere.
No. The job I retired from.
The chewing is enjoyable, fellow humans.
If you're at the food stations,
Hello, fellow humans.
if you're at food stations, they'll take all your food, blend it all together, bake it. Your fruit, your meat,
Oh
your
my
vegetable. They
God!
blend it up and they'll bake it in a loaf.
So are you familiar with Sisyphus? I would rather be Sisyphus. Give me the boulder every day.
Why were you eating MREs?
Oh, MREs are good too.
So our cousin got them for us back in the day. Actually,
Just
we
like
took
a test?
yeah, just to try
Get
them
the
out.
new stuff. New stuff.
We took MREs to the church, to Grace Point, and we're playing basketball in the middle of the night, eating MREs.
I remember
while
that.
we were playing.
I remember that.
This
Oh
in
my
the
God.
summer
I
one
haven't
time.
No,
thought about
not
that
even a
in
phone call?
20 years.
I was there all the time playing basketball.
This was 3 a.m.
Couldn't have called me for
It was like
some
3 a.m.
MRE
Yeah,
action.
we didn't have money to go to rallies and get banned from
We
rallies.
took him there. We'll have to tell that story next week. Dakota got us banned from rallies. That was
Oh, there's
Like
a
to
story
this
right
day,
there.
you're not allowed to go back?
wow. We
I
went
mean,
back
technically,
all
but
the way.
I mean, we
Pictures
literally
are-
went back
pictures
to
are
get
plastered
like one of
up on-
those-
The pictures are plastered up on the wall. Do not serve these guys.
Spoiler
Brothers Acropolis banned from rallies.
Spoiler alert, it's literally because I asked for a burger with no cheese on it.
And then, dude, I took it back, and I was like, "Hey, man, like, you know, can we get this without
we're going to
cheese?"
have to tell the story next week.
Yeah.
So,
We can't piecemeal this.
So we got
That's
5
right.
minutes left. Let's talk about 40K. All right.
we got 1 minute left. and
We're
it's-
finally getting back to
1 minute of 40K might be too much 40K.
Let me just say, our viewership has been fantastic
That's the-
tonight. So we did something right. I don't know what it was.
Hot dog.
It might be the
all
new
I know
setup.
is that Nathan didn't do anything right. Nathan, I love the man, but his
Next week you need to have like a cooked meal from Nathan while you
I
guys
don't.
are.
Dude,
while you
if
guys are
Nathan
podcasting.
brings me fried chicken. Okay, like air fried chicken.
I've
quite
seen him
often.
make
It's
it
very
here.
good.
I've seen
he
him make
never
it.
brings me air fried chicken.
Because you don't
Nathan,
appreciate
bring me
it.
air fried
I've
chicken
also seen him
tomorrow.
bring like pork. Remember we went and played basketball and he had like pork chops. He's hanging
Yeah,
out
in the
pork
morning, he's like,
chops.
one day he literally had like steak. He's like in his car, like,
Well, if you get a
Just
smoker,
pre-gaming?
you can smoke all your stuff.
Pre-gaming.
You have it
what's
all.
corpse starch?
Probably cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
I eat a lot of meat.
It is good for my
Probably why he has
cogitators.
that big beard. Just
Yeah, the meat makes the beard grow. Well, Nathan can't get a haircut until he goes back to New Orleans. It's a weird his programming. I don't know.
Back to New Orleans.
Yeah, listen.
What's down there other than like voodoo?
And apparently barbers because he used one.
You play guard and you don't know what that is? Corpse starch.
Is it made?
I don't know what it is. Oh, it's
get
what they
nice.
get fed in the hive. Oh, I don't like that at all.
What's it, just 40K lore?
It's Soylent Green.
Yeah, Soylent Green. Yeah,
All right, guys. Well, hey,
it's made for
welcome.
people.
Thanks for watching the Bacon and Blended Hot Dog podcast. We'll be back next week with more abominations.
Maybe we'll have some hot dog.
Oh, my Lord. All right, guys. We love you. Tell your grandma. Apocalypse on the 26th.
Bye-bye.
Bye.